Good morning. It is like, I don't know, 7:50 in the morning. And it is like a week before my birthday when I'm filming this. But that also means it is right before Black Friday. And I know everybody's going to be looking for deals. Everybody's going to be looking for stuff. This is a not sponsored video yet again. I want to be perfectly clear, but I am going to take you... Excuse me, computer, you're being rude. I still have my morning raspy voice because your girl hasn't even finished her iced coffee yet, but that's where we're at today. And you guys, my birthday is like in a week from when I'm filming this. So I'm so excited. By the time you're seeing this, my birthday's on Thanksgiving. So, I mean, everyone's grateful for me this year. Can we just agree to that? I mean, I'm grateful for you, so it makes sense. But I have been working on some stuff for this video because I've been doing so much testing for Black Friday. Because one of the things about having your birthday fall on Thanksgiving, which it happens like every 7-ish years, is then I feel like there's a lot less guilt about shopping the next day. A little bit. Or on Monday too, Cyber Monday. So I do have something that I have been trying for weeks and weeks now behind the scenes for Black Friday. And I also have discounts for you that go probably on top of the Black Friday deals. I will be 41 on my birthday. And something, as many of you guys know, is I love my skincare. I'm doing my skincare now, but I have been doing so much skincare. And I do want to say at the front of this video, nothing is sponsored. This is literally me just doing the work behind the scenes for you guys to let you know, is this going to be worth it? And when I saw that Dr. Shaw had really a board certified dermatologist, does serious reviews on skincare products, gave this like one of his highest gold stars of being like, this is definitely worth it, price-wise, ability-wise, treatments, functionality. I was like, okay, I need to know more about this. And what is this? It's this fun guy. This is the Cure Red Light face mask, but it also has the purple light as well to help with acne. And this is probably one of the best masks on the market right now. And I'm gonna show you why. This is the first FDA cleared mask, and it does have a nice rechargeable port to it. And honestly, this is part of my morning routine right now. I'm literally filming this, like I said, at like 7 in the morning. So you're seeing how I'm going about doing it. Excuse me now while I do my morning rituals here with my face mask. Is this too weird to continue talking about while I'm doing this? Because let me just show you some B-roll here so you can see how the unboxing is. This comes in such a luxe box. Not that that is like a huge important feature, but it kind of is when you're going to be, this is the type of skincare that it's an upfront cost for you. But then if you think about it this way, it's kind of like having more than a year's worth of skincare, I was gonna say. But if that, it's kind of like this sucker has been known to last for a super long time. Some people have had this for over a year. So there's an upfront cost that, again, I have a discount for you on. But this is the Q Rev Light Pro Face Wear. And this is one of the most high-tech face masks because it has anti-breakout treatments, anti-aging treatments, and it also has an app to it. I love that I could target everything here. So like if I wanted this red light to just be up here on the upper part of my face, I could go into the app and do that. That would be no problem. If I'm having breakouts around my nose and down here, I could just make this where I want the purple to go instead of doing the whole face. Also, this is just a 3-minute treatment in the morning, so it will automatically turn off here in just a second when time is done. I've tried some other face masks, and I have to be really real with you. They were really plasticky, and I love the feel of this one. This one has actually been known to be one of the more like higher end for a lower cost masks because of the material it is made out of, and this substantial band that is holding everything together that actually fits. And you're gonna get a sleeping bag that I put it in every single day. And it has a little pocket so you can put your charger in there, which honestly, I have so many cords in this beauty room from all of the tech and gear I have between cameras, phones, laptops. I really love that I can keep everything together super nicely. and keep it all together, whether I'm traveling or just here in my beauty room. And I'll be honest, I have shown this mask. Oh, see, here we go. Now we're about to be done. But I'll show you the second phase of what I do, because I have shown my mask to my other beauty YouTuber friends, and Rhonda, Hot Mess Mama, taught me this trick. Then this is where you're gonna grow a second head, but it's gonna be so worth it, because now you do it. So that was the purple. Now you do it again, red light on the neck. This is a Rhonda special. Hot Mess Mama taught me this. So I feel like this is really weird talking to you like this, so hold please. But this is part of my morning rituals, guys. This is what I've been doing every morning now for about a month. Okay, it just finished. Let me take this off. Look how cute Cooper is over there. Oh, he's like a little loaf right now. But y'all, after 3 minutes on the skin, and yes, I'm doing the neck because the neck is also a place that we want to make sure we're doing our anti-aging, I am ready to then just kind of like go into the rest of my skincare in the morning, because it's been proven scientifically that red light masks really do help with fine lines, wrinkles, to assist along with your other skincare products. So this is definitely something I have been adding in to my morning routines, and I can't wait to kind of see the long-term results. Again, as always, stay tuned, be subscribed, so you can kind of go through this evolution with me with this product. But yes, I'm gonna have a link down in my description box for you to save 15% on these babies. So I really wanted you to have this deal for Black Friday, whether it's gonna be like for yourself, for your family, for a girlfriend, for your spouse, whoever. The upfront cost of this is normally $375. Now I know at first that sounds like, ooh, that's quite a sticker shock, but I also tried to keep in mind, how much money do I spend on like my skincare throughout the year? How much am I spending throughout when this is a one-time purchase up front, and then the rest of the year it's covered? I mean, you could break it down into how much that would cost you, but also be free technically after that. So keep in mind of things like that, but also I have that discount for you. Use my link down below to save that extra money for the mask, for your skin, for long-term results, because that's what we're focusing on. So I'm doing this a little bit more intimate filming here. I don't even have my camera on the tripod like in a recent video. I'm just like, I love this moment in the morning sometimes where I could just chat with you. I've become a morning person over the past like 5-6 years, because this is kind of like that Zen time of day for me. I don't know what it is, but it has really helped my mental health. So I actually have a little, it's kind of a little bit of a story time, but I have a package coming today, and this has been so many years in the making. I almost don't want to do the math, because like I said, I'm getting ready to have a birthday. And you know what? I'm not somebody who cares though about age so much. So I guess if I did the math going backwards, it feels weird. In college, how old was I? I was a junior in college. So I was probably like 20 or 21. I don't even know if I was legal to drink yet. Oh my God, is that 20 years? Maybe that was painful just to think about how long ago this was. Hold on. Let me open the blind, make this a little bit more visually beautiful for you. I'm gonna put you on the tripod. I should at least do that. I'm just sitting here in my cozy robe, chatting with my friends for my birthday. So, okay, I got myself a little birthday present, but I don't think you're gonna understand the sentiment behind it, because this is really not expensive, but it was 20 years ago. Ouch. Ouch, this hurts. Okay, so a little backstory. I transferred to a college when I was 20 years old. I had a Spanish class, and there was this girl in this class, and I clocked her bag immediately. Her book bag. She used this as her book bag. This is a luxury story, if you can't kind of tell. Is it here? I'm just like, any noise I hear, I'm like, is it here? It's supposed to be delivering today. It was supposed to deliver 4 days ago, but I've now just got the notification that it's coming today. Also, still testing this baby out, but liking it. And I tried to befriend this girl. I was like new on campus in my junior year, so I was like, I want to make friends. This girl, grown up Nichole would have been like, girl, move along. Don't even mess with this chick. She was a sorority girl, and I'm not saying all sorority girls are like this, because I ended up rooming with a sorority girl later that we are still friends to this day. But this girl wanted nothing to do with anyone who wasn't in the Greek life, was really rude. And I just wanted to ask her about this bag because I thought it was the coolest bag, okay? The coolest. I was drawn to it. Now, keep in mind, this is like 20 years ago, so this is a millennial core moment for me, okay? Okay. She had the biggest version of the, okay, I gotta get the name right, or try to. It is the Coach Hamptons Weekender bag. And it was in pink and white, and the interior was all a little bit more of a, not canvasy, but like, I don't know, kind of plasticky thing, but it was in all of the pink seas. It was beautiful, and I loved it. I don't know what about this bag just made me go, so I went back to my little apartment on campus and started Googling, what is this bag? This girl won't talk to me. She's rude. Do you imagine being rude to, like, I don't know, 20-year-old Nichole who was just wanting to be people pleaser and nice to everybody, and she was just not having it. And I was like, okay, fine, we won't be friends. But I'm still gonna think about your bag for the next 20 years, apparently. This is one of my new favorites. I've talked about it recently. It is the very affordable ColourPop bronze stick, as I tell you this story. I realized what this was, looked it up, and it was like, oh my gosh. Was it like a $400 to $300 bag? I don't remember at the time, but it was like out of a college girl's budget, for sure. And again, I hadn't been used to going to a college where money was just kind of flashed around, okay? Like, and that is no shade because it's their lifestyle. It's so different from what I grew up with. I didn't grow up with that. But that doesn't mean I didn't have aspirations, okay? We should all have aspirations in life. And this bag to me was just stunning. And I was like, what an amazing book bag. What an amazing bag to have. So this bag stuck with me for years. And when I say years, like I said, it's been 20 years. And every year for the past 20 years, every year for 20 years. Oh, I can't believe it. That's how long it's been. I will randomly look up this bag to see if I can find it on like a resale shop, because obviously they don't make it anymore. But I look it up to be like, how much is it? Where can I find it? And it was still like, I don't know, a couple of years later, like 200s, 150s. And it got to a point that I was like, I don't need this bag. Like, I started having a nice, decent bag collection over the years, but I could never find one either in good condition, because they're all resaled, or that wasn't like crazy priced, or the right size, because it came in like 3 different sizes, like a small, a medium, and then the standard size, the big size, which is what she had for her book bag. I was like, oh my gosh. Well, after years and years of just searching this bag up and never pulling the trigger because it's either still too expensive, or I was like, girl, what would you do with this bag? I don't know. I recently have been going through a lot of life changes behind the scenes. This video is not that, so I'm not gonna get into it now, but it was just like, it was a time in my life now where I'm like, let's just Google the bag. Let's Google the bag. Girl, I found the bag for $30. $30. When I tell you, I couldn't grab my credit card fast enough to be like, this is your time. This is your moment to get this bag. It was in good condition. I was checking the measurements online. I didn't get out my, what's the word I'm looking for? Tape measure. I didn't get out my tape measure to like check it. I just immediately was like, buy now. Found it on Poshmark. It was supposed to deliver on Monday. It is Thursday. And I'm just like, where is it? I got an email this morning saying that I have a delivery from Poshmark coming today. It's out for delivery today. So I'm really hoping that I get to unbox this with you today in this video. Is this the weirdest video ever? Maybe. Is this just my birthday month and I can do what I want? This is what I'm doing today. I also gave you a deal in the beginning in this video, and it's, you know, for the longevity of our skin and our looks. I may have to get out the wipes so I can put you on there, because I'm really gonna need to do my brows with that mirror that you're sitting on right now. Hold, please. This is what I do. I just flatten my mirror and set you on top of it sometimes to chat with you in front of my big window. Okay, I just did my brows off camera because why not? I'm still waiting for the mail to get here, but oh yes, I'm using a very blurring powder today. But y'all, I'm so excited for this to get here, and I really want to unbox it with you just as a little birthday treat to me. Again, I waited 20 years for this and it was only 30 bucks. So I'm really hoping it's the right size. That's my only concern right now, is that it's what I remember, and I didn't get the medium size, but I don't know. We're gonna find out. Hopefully it's the right one. I don't even remember. I used to know like the measurements of the one I wanted, like off the top of my head, because I looked it up so often. I think the mailman just went by. I think the mailman just went by. Hold on. Hold on. We have a package. We have a package. I'm not gonna lie, the size of this box is giving me so much excitement because this is a good size. Okay, I'm putting you guys all on the tripod because I'm gonna need some free hands for this. Now, this box size is giving me so much like reinforced joy and hope that I got the right size. Like this is the actual bag. So gotta be careful, don't show the address. All right, I'm opening it. I'm opening it. I'm opening it. This is 20 years, probably plus, in the making. I don't wanna overhype myself though, but we're there, right? We're already there. Got some nice bubble wrap. 20 years in the making, guys, right now. 20 years in the making. I don't think it's the right one. I mean, it's the right one, but I don't think it's the right size. And it's way dirtier than I thought. So this is the bag. I don't know, maybe it was, no, I think it was bigger than this. Unless my memory is like, I think it was bigger. I don't know, I'm gonna have to do some Googling. Because in my head, in the memories, although this, she definitely needs a clean. I don't know, how do I clean this? Pictures, I feel like, don't do justice. Like, there's a lot of marks and staining on it. I mean, it is a very old bag. Like, I wasn't expecting it totally pristine. But now I feel like I need to do some research on the size. The inside lining actually looks pretty good considering the age. Oh, the pocket looks really good too. Everything looks like it's intact. Does it zip? It does, it zips. That's a good thing. I'm just sitting here so stuck on the size. So I have to stop literally everything right now and do some research. Because again, I haven't like, I feel like this is the medium version. I feel like this is the medium size, not the big size. So give me a second to do some research. Getting out the measuring tape. And now my computer's not responding. I'm in the midst of a serious research moment. The hard part about buying vintage items online is like the original information and details on the bags and stuff aren't readily available anymore. And you really have to dig. And this is very yellowed. I'm sitting here now kind of just looking through, I'm trying to figure out what measurements are. And the hardest part about buying vintage items is you just really never know what you're gonna get. All right, updating you. I've been doing some research and I may have found the bigger version of this bag. And it does look a little different. Let me show you some details. So this bag I think is the kid sister to the bag I want. It has pink straps here. It's definitely more of a medium. Like this is not something you could put books in this, but it was not what I'm remembering in my mind. But I'm also like, that was so long ago. Am I sure? And it's so hard to find vintage sizes, but it's a lot more yellow in person and the staining isn't terrible, but it's not great either. I have too much stuff on my beauty desk right now, but I have to stop everything. But I did find measurements on one of the bags that I think it might be, and it's only 75 bucks. And I'm messaging Adam about it. Frankly, because he knew how excited I was for this, and I'm so bummed. Unfortunately, I'm sure you could see it as I was unboxing, like, I don't think this is it. I think this is the medium, and it's so much more yellow and stained, and it was only 40 bucks. So if I get this one off of eBay that does have a buy it now, because I don't want to do the bidding stuff, I just want to buy it. It's a good price for a vintage piece. It looks like it's way whiter. It looks like it's in a better condition, that maybe it was stored better, because y'all know how I am about my bags. I store them really well because I want them to last and look great for years. And no shade to this girl. She may not have known she was going to sell this at some point in her life, but I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but it is far more like a dingy yellow than I was expecting, than it looked on the photos. Now, that could be the case for this one too, but they do kind of go out of their way to make sure you see a lot of angles of this, and then they highlight where there is staining, but they're also showing the size way better. So that's kind of where I'm at the moment, talking to Adam, because they do show like there's some little bit of staining on the back. But for a 20-year-old bag, I don't expect it to be perfect. But I really wasn't, I wasn't expecting yellow. Like this is white, this is yellow. I'm really bummed. It's only 40 bucks, 30 bucks for the product, 10 for shipping. And then I might try to OxyClean this because as we can see, she's real dirty. So I might try to OxyClean it, like starting on the bottom and seeing what I can get done for her so I can have the set maybe. But this was something I was getting for myself for my birthday and I'm disappointed. So I may pull the trigger and get this one. Putting you back up here on my mirror for now. Hopefully the camera doesn't fall. I'm gonna buy this one because as I'm looking at the measurements based off what I can see with this little ruler on the pictures, I think this is the bigger one. And Adam's even just like, do you have an eBay account? It's your birthday. Just get it. I had one at some point. I had an eBay account, but it's been many moons. We're doing this. We're doing this. Pay. Order confirmed. Okay. Don't get excited till you get the bag. Okay, here's the thing. We're just gonna feed our younger people's soul. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta feed your childhood soul here some days. And while this was the journey that we took to get to what I really have been desiring for 20 years, I wasn't gonna stop. Like, I just wasn't gonna stop until I had the bag that I really, really wanted. So I will use this though. I'm gonna try to clean it up though, just so it is the bag that I really was excited about in some capacity. To give you a better idea of what this really looked like up close, it's so hard with a white bag, but I was able to get some footage for you to kind of give you an idea of what I was working with at first. There's a lot of staining, especially at the top, a lot of marks, which again, I expected some of it, but it's pretty yellow. It's even not showing justice how yellow it was, but you could definitely see the staining. And then here you can see the yellowing a bit more, but there's definitely just marks all over it. The seller clearly didn't attempt to clean it, which may have been just not sure how to do it on their end, but I definitely wanted to try to clean this up because there's so many markings, stainings that I thought could lift. Because if you just look at the top here, you're gonna see it just looks filthy. It looked really, really gross, and none of this was highlighted in the listing, so I wanted to see what I could do about this, just to really tidy her up. I do think the OxyClean is kind of getting rid of some of the staining at least. I just did it on half, and you can still see lots here. So, we'll see what kind of hope there is for her. Good morning. I didn't expect to make a day 2 of this video, but here we are, because yesterday I went to scrub-a-dub-dubbing on my new bag, and I think she looks so much better. It's still the wrong size, but a little hero's journey for this one little video. It's so hard when you're a vintage bag seeker and you just never know sometimes what you're gonna get. So I really cleaned this bag up yesterday, and I hope you could tell on camera how different she looks today. She looks much more vibrant. The stains are mostly gone. There's gonna be a few visible ones, but you know, I was expecting that. However, what I received yesterday, I was still kind of stunned. Adam and I did some research on what I could clean this bag with because the texture is more of like a vinyl-y texture. So I was using OxyClean and I was going in sections. I started on the bottom and really just like worked it in with my hands, let it sit, got a brush out, scrubbed it around, really rubbed it in, washed it off. So this was like my testing section and it looks so much better. Then I focused on the front, really putting in the product, rubbing it in with my hands, then a brush, and then a wet cloth, and the back as well. As we can see, she's still got some staining here, but it's still not as bad as it was. I'm probably gonna get some more OxyClean, some of the spray gel, and go over it again, but I ran out because I wasn't expecting to have to do surgery essentially yesterday. This top section as well got a little bit of a cleanup, but that's when I was also running out of product when I was doing the sides and the top part. So it smells so much better. It smells like OxyClean, so it smells really fresh and clean and laundered. But this is looking so much better today, and I was not expecting to do like a part 2 of this video as in the same video here, but I wanted to come back to this fresh now because I am still getting the vibes from it. And the inside of the bag is still, I have a little puffer in here, really nice and pretty clean actually. After giving her a little bath yesterday and some love, a little TLC, she's looking much better. So now I'm gonna be excited to have a set of bags, the one that I was really excited for, the bigger one, and now the medium size one. I really am happy that this came with the little tag still as well. It's got the beautiful leather embossment. I'm really actually happy with this bag now that I've given it some love, given it some time, and I kind of had to process for a minute what this was because I was, like I said, the size, it was the first thing I noticed that I was like, oh no, this is the wrong size. I can tell unless my memory is that far off, but I know it's not. So I'm pretty excited that I have the medium now to go with the big one when she does arrive. So there is a happy ending to this story. Cleaned her up. She looks so much better. Thank you guys so much for going down this rabbit hole with me and really, you know, just give me some birthday love. Again, share the video, like the video, interact with the video however you can. It helps my little channel so much. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one, friends. Bye.